Hey guys, how you doing? It's Voodoo here and welcome to episode 47 in my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Emblem editor series. Today we're taking a look at the Empire Paintball logo, which is a super cool logo. If you're not even into paintball, it's just a cool emblem. The sort of logo is just absolutely awesome. Now, I've been a big paintballer, I may talk about it later in the video, but I've been a big paintballer back in the day. This emblem looks awesome on the player card and the gun looks absolutely sweet. Some of my previous emblems, Razer Gaming, Metallica, Relentless, Rockstar, blah blah blah. All them are in the playlist, and check them out. The link is in the description. So they're my favourites that I've still saved. So get down to business on this logo. Grab yourself a rounded square to start with. Put that down as the background. Sort of squeeze it down so it's a rectangle, and turn it black, and that's going to be our background. Then grab yourself a circle. We're going to free scale that down to oval, and then you want that to be sort of slightly rotated, and just go over the center vertical line of the grid. Then you want to grab yourself a half circle, and we're going to free scale that down. I'm going to make a sort of we're going to cover up and make a sort of funny half moon sort of shape, a stretched moon sort of shape is what I'm going to call that from now on. And then grab yourself a triangle. You want to free scale that down, put that in the middle. We are going to tweak these shapes a little bit and add little bits here and there, but get all the bits and pieces on the screen. If you miss any steps, hit the pause button, rewind it, and you won't be lost. So duplicate that triangle, put them back to back or bottom to bottom, whichever way you want to look at it. And then you can that's going to be the centerpiece of the, put them right dead center in that sort of grid, and that's the exact right place for them. Now what you want to do is grab yourself a monolith, and we're going to free scale that slightly and get that sort of stretched out a little bit, and that's going to go from the triangles up into the circle. That's going to be the beginning. When I do get all these bits and pieces, all the bits in there, I do bring the bits in a little bit. You'll see at the end, like the top sort of curved line, and all the other bits gets pulled in a little bit just to make it a little bit more shrunk, but you'll see what I mean when we get towards the end. But grab myself another triangle, free scale that down quite narrow and pointy, and then another monolith just down there. I basically copy and pasted the top monolith and put that down at the bottom. Grab myself anything rectangular or square, you can just narrow it down. That's going to be the sort of break in the middle of the emblem that's there. Turn it black, and then you want to grab yourself a diamond chain braid, like a diamond. Anyway, I just got diamond shotguns. I've got diamond LMGs and diamond shotguns now, so that's pretty beast. And then basically you want to free scale that down. Now I wasn't happy with the way them triangles were in the middle, so I made them a bit fatter, and it did look a lot better. So that's what I've done, just made them a little bit bigger, and then up the size of the diamond a little bit as well, so you got a nice sort of fat white line in the middle there, and narrowed down that rectangle or lieutenant, whatever you used for that centerpiece. Now it's just a case of tweaking the little bits around. This is sort of half the image, obviously we've got half the bits and pieces there, and it's a case of just moving them monoliths around, so they've sort of got a square edge on towards the center of the image. That's what I was going for there. So then basically what we're going to do is we're going to rinse and repeat, because it's like a mirror image of the of that side. So copy and paste the bits that you've already made, and then you want to bring obviously that oval down the order to layer 2 or 3, and that way that's underneath all the other things. Same with this half circle, copy and paste, brought it down the order to layer 4, and then we're just going to sort of cover up and do an exact mirror image of the top left hand side of that image. And it's a case of just, you've got to just mess around it. Don't feel like bad if it takes a little while, because you have to get them, well, I have to get them exact. For me it has to be on a bit OCD. I like things to be absolutely perfect. Same again with a monolith, copy and paste that one across, and you want to bring it down the order a bit so it sits behind that line in the middle and the diamond as well. And then we're going to obviously do the same for the top there. We're going to copy and paste that triangle, sling that up to the top right hand corner, and then we're going to grab the monolith to connect that all up. If you enjoy this emblem, guys, feel free to hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. I really do appreciate the likes. Sort of gives me a little bit of recognition from you guys for scratching my head and making these emblems, and also helps the videos get out there. Also, if you want to check out, like I said, any of the other bits and pieces, go on the playlist, and there's 46 other emblems now, and any requests you want to do here, you can see I'm just pulling all the image in. That's what I'm trying to say earlier, just making it slightly smaller. Any requests, feel free to put them on. Got a massive list of requests. Please don't get upset if you haven't seen yours. Some of these emblems are just coming through that you guys have been asking for a month or so, but I do get there eventually, and they will come, but obviously I'm very busy. But also feel free to check out the playlist before you leave a comment and ask for something, because a lot of times I do get people asking me for emblems I've already done, so it does get a little bit irritating, but nevertheless, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what emblems I've done because you've been tuned in from day one, which I really do appreciate. Also, if you want to check me out on Facebook and Twitter, feel free to do that. IXIVoodooIXI on Facebook and Twitter, both social medias. I'm on there. Post all my videos out on them social medias, because when the sub boxes are playing up on YouTube, you'll never miss a video from there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab myself a golf flag and basically just add a extra bit on them curved circles, on the sort of moon bits, whatever I called them earlier. And we're also going to just go over them again with a half circle in a moment, just to sort of give them an extra curve, because the original image are sort of like they curve to the middle, so towards the monolith you have a curve. So we basically just copy and paste these golf flags. We will end up bringing them down the order a little bit to layer 6, 7, 8 and 9, and then basically we're just going to finish them off with a half circle. The reason we've had to bring them down is because when we cover them up with the half circle, basically that obviously will overlay the monolith, and we can't have that, so we have a little bit of a shuffle around on the layers, and the image is pretty much done. I also did it in different colours. Obviously Empire's colours a lot of the time are black and white, black and red look really good too, and black and green, you'll see them as well, but feel free to obviously the colours are all what you want to do. If you've got clan colours or something, you can do half the image one colour, half the image another colour. That's the great thing about this image. You got every single part of it you can change. You could have it in like Jamaican colours or whatever you wanted to do. So don't know why I said Jamaican colours, I have no idea. But you can basically do them in any colours you want. Obviously what I say to you guys is I make the sort of template, show you guys how to make these, and you just have to take them and do what you want with them and sort of tweak them in your own sort of style. That's what it's all about. A lot of you guys have been asking for a Voodoo logo as well. I am going to do a Voodoo emblem logo at some point, as long as it's achievable. Obviously some emblems still are not achievable in this emblem editor, but I will do my best to come up with something for the channel. I really do appreciate your support, guys, and it has been absolutely fantastic. Since this emblem editor series has gone on to Black Ops 2, I've had unparalleled support that I've never seen before, and I really do appreciate it, and I'd like to thank you guys for the ongoing support. And there's all going to be beast emblems. I'm going to be knocking out as many beast emblems, knocking out as many beast emblems as I can. You guys know that. But we're sort of just finishing off here. We're going through all the, like I said, the half circles are going on there. We're going to add a shading effect, which I really like this shading effect. Basically grab yourself a half circle is what you want to do, and we're going to put that on the bottom half of the image. Now basically once you've done that, you can then turn it black, is what I did in the end. I ended up with a green Empire, because you guys know that I like black and green, and the opacity I put down to 25%, but depending on the colour of what you've got your Empire logo depends on the opacity that you want to set it to. Obviously it's up to you guys just to put it where you want it. Now obviously I raised the half circle up so it didn't affect the curved edges of the base layer, and you can see it in red and green, so I like it in red and green, but green is my favourite. But as always guys, thanks ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe as always, and I shall see you in the next video. See you later.